setup in the front garden. Set up in the garden for obvious reasons. This is the first power up we're going to do of it. And big arse 1960s capacitor. Not always the friendliest things on the planet. So, in case you haven't followed, this is the 1965 Bell and Howell 652 projector that we found in the skip, wet, soaked in the rain. So, we've cleaned it up in the prior video. Do as many electrical tests as we can. Off. There's the off button. Good to be in the off switch, and it's a very hot summer's day here. Well, summer's day, not technically summer, but it's red hot here in England. So, we're going to power this. Now, fortunately, one of the guys on the Facebook groups I'm in sent me an original power cable, which he told me to make sure to test before I use, because this thing, like the projector, is 50 odd years old at this point. So I've done continuity tests, I've checked there's no bleed between the lines, I've physically checked the cable to make sure there's no issues. All appears to be good. I've put a new plug on it because I've had one of these where the 1960s plug went bang inside, so I made a mess. It's all cleaned as best as can be. Space living down there. You have to excuse the banging noises because we're outside and there's people doing their stuff. So what we're going to do here is try and power it up. I have Fluffy just in the background there, just in case this goes wrong. But if there's any problems, it's going to be that bugger. So we'll see if it works. Could you apply power from the house, please, Fluffy? It's actually quite scary. Right. Got a BCD down there in case it does blow, then it doesn't take the mains out. You probably can't see my head for most of this. So I'm just going to put the BCD on, and power will be going into there. There we go. There it goes. Right, so in theory now, hopefully, orange is on. So it hasn't tripped that straight away. It's a good sign. It's now in the off position, and I'm going to put it into forward. I won't put the bulb on at this point. We'll just try it on forward, see what happens. This is actually facing backwards, so there you go. We have a lot of rumbling and no action. So, there was a slight popping sound then, but it's not blown the BCD, which is a good sign. I'll just change a few settings. So it's trying. Something's trying to run. But it's not. That was actually not quite getting enough power. Maybe that capacitor. But if you guys have a look, you might have some ideas as to what's going on here. I'm just going to try bring it around this side. I'll try the bulb, see if that works. Rotate this around a little bit so you can see it, and we'll try the lamp. Oh, so that works fine. That's bright, but it sounds like the motor is not quite there. So what could be wrong? Oh, hang on. Could you cut the power, please? On the belt's twisted. There you go. The belt's is twisted there. Don't know if that's a factor. Let's have a look. Right. And on, please. Just back the camera off a bit. Reset the BCD. I'll have to move you out the way to get the BCD. Reset. I'm thinking that is not going to stop it from turning, but I hope. That was the amplifier. Right, where's our noise coming from? There's where the noise is coming from. Right, there's a relay on the top. I'll get a picture of it in a second, but it's smoking. Right, there's smoke coming from the motor. No. Yes, please. Right, that was trying to do something, and we got smoke from this motor. Now, if I that hand turns it. I didn't know that. Right, power back on, please. You power back on, please. I'll see if I can jump start it. Power on. Okay. There she goes. Hey, just as I was about to give up. Just going. And there's the central cog. Yeah, it just seems like it was just a little bit seized. But now it appears to be going. This one isn't moving, but that might work when it's in reverse. So let's just try reverse, see if that one kicks in. Sound a bit, oh, that'll be that. Yep. There we go. That's better, that should be there, that's held there by the case, so that seems to be okay. I was just about to give up on that, it's starting to smoke. I don't know these noises, it's just that speaker loose. So reverse is now working and that rear belt is kicked in. So, hello. So it's looking good so far. Can it run it? Next question is, I wish I could get that thing off. Can it run that with the lamp on? Couldn't come hold this in place, could you, please? I'm just bringing my assistant out. My glamorous assistant. Don't touch the motor, or just hold it. That spindle spins through it, so tilt down a bit. There you go. Right, and just see if it can handle the lamp at the same time. It's going forward. And lamp. Oh, that's bright. Yep. Seems to pass. All the cogs here are spinning. Oh, that kicks out a lot of heat. Yeah, that's not clear. Right, if I shut that, I'll just switch it off for a second. And the last thing to check, just pull you back. Make sure these arms are spinning. Sorry about the camera there. Right. Okay, we're going forward. Good lamp. Yep, that's taking up as it should do. And this has got belts on both one. So backwards with lamp. And as you can see, that arm is spinning. I smell smoke. Do you see smoke? Must be just the smoke burning off from earlier. No, it's just burning off from earlier. Yep. I don't see the exciter like that. Hang on. Right. One more test. The amplifier isn't on. So let's go to the sound. I should bring the amp on. Sorry?
Really stark indeed.
Yeah, it's different speed. Just going to take this off, see if the exciter bulb's working. Exciter bulb is not working. So I'm going to have to replace that. This is going to get no sound. But the amp works. It's just dust on the thing, don't worry. What? Smoke? It's probably just all. It's probably just. I can let go of that now. It would just be the tubes. Not been used in years, just dirt burning off them lightly. So that warm up a few moments. Just gonna take this off. So yeah, appears to be healthy after that initial little shock it gave us. It's very quiet. So just got about 4 minutes. So what we'll do, we'll put this away for now, run it a bit later, and then I'll bring it out here tonight and we'll see if we can put a movie on it. Show you a quick film with it. Yeah, we'll be back. Okay, just a couple of moments later, and the sound from the amp appears to have stopped. The crusty sound. But the exciter bulbs come on. So I don't know if I can see light from there, so I don't know if that's working or not. We'll try that when this filming. Gotta make sure this is all very clean first before we try that. So we'll be back. Right, as you saw earlier, it passed its half an hour of stress testing. No issues. I had the amplifier running, it was all quiet. Stopped crackling as well once the exciter lamp came on, so I don't know what's going on there. It's had the odd little crackle. But I've now loaded it up. You have to excuse the state of this room. It's still a bit of an overflow from the main lab. I've loaded it up with 2 reels, and what I've done, I should just put the camera off and I shall change angle. Right, you'll have to excuse any external sounds, but on a rare sunny day, I've left the windows open. So, okay, what I've done, I've followed where the film's going to go, and I've cleaned every spool, every contract, every surface it's going to touch. All in here. Cleaned the gate. Cleaned all them down there. Cleaned the sound. That's where the sound's picked up. Scrubbed all that. And especially down here, this plate here was filthy and it rides all along there, so I've cleaned all that. Now the one strange thing that seems to be happening here with this thing is, just put the, there we go, when you play sound, sorry, when you switch the amp on, you actually switch it on using the tone thing. You can see the exciter lamps come on there. You turn it on using the tone control, and then there's a volume. So I'm wondering if these are actually the opposite way around. Could be. We shall see. Now, what we're going to do next is one of the scariest things you do with a new projector, especially when you haven't got a manual for it, is I'm going to thread it, which involves putting the film through the machine to watch. I have no manual for this one. I can see how it runs, but it's an auto feeder, so it should do this itself, but I'm going to sit with my hand on the on off in case this goes wrong. So what I should be able to do, just feed it through there. That didn't go right, did it? Well, at least he gave me back. Okay. So that's supposed to sort of push it down there. That's not doing that. There's a lever here, I do not know what it does. So let's try again. Ow! Oh, shit. Okay, let's stop it there. Right, it's not going around there, so we're going to have to force it around there, aren't we? Why did it? You'd imagine it would automatically go that way. I don't know, I'm doing something wrong, perhaps. I'm definitely doing something wrong, so if I put there and just... Oh, wrong way. Hey, go. Now, you have to remember, I have no manual for this, so I am just trying to work this out using my own logic, which I don't have much. So, let's see. Okay. What does this do? I can see where it's supposed to go. Right, that'll do. If I've got that, I can push some of that down there. I've got the feeling I'm going to be manually loading this, because it ain't. See? There's actually nothing to push it down there really in reality. So, stop. Now it does say down here, auto low position, forward and stop. Which only seems to affect these guys down here. So, it is auto load because it pushes up, it's got everything. Hey, right. Might do is come back. Okay, after finally finding the manual for a projector very similar to this, just small technical differences, I found the routing and it was slightly different. I thought this bit was right, but it comes under the bar that's here and then loops around and loops around the two wheels and up there. Since I've done that, it appears, here's a mess on the bed, it appears to be happy. So let's have a look. Excellent. We have an image. There she is. I'll take you in closer. Okay, and here we are. And I'd say in reality there's a lot more colour to it, a lot more colour depth to the image than you're seeing here. And obviously this line isn't going up and down, but that's not actually too bad on this camera, it's really good. So, there we go, it is working on the silent. I'm going to play this film through and then cool. We shall try her with something that's got sound. Now that I know how to wind her on. So, yeah, this is an expedition from Edinburgh University in the 1950s. I might record this whole thing and send it on to them. Best I can, obviously. So, yeah, once I repaired it, it did a bit of damage to it, which is annoying, but oh well. I'll repair it. And, right, yep. I'll be back in a moment to try some sound. Right, I have a sound movie in, but unfortunately, what do I want to do here? It don't appear to be any sound. So, that's something we're going to have to look at, isn't it? Oh boy, just in case something blew, some pops and bangs earlier. Something simple or something more complex that I can't fix myself. Somebody else, I'll see if somebody else can have a look at that. But, yep, that's it, playing your sound movie. And clearly, it's not working. But, other than that, I'm honestly glad we've got what we've got out of it. It's working rather well. The fact that the amplifier isn't appear to be working it's a minor thing because we've got most of it working, so there we go. Right, I will let this play through and I'll show you how, before we go, how this winds, and then we can in a future video have a look at the amplifier itself. Alright, I've finished watching the movie to let this play through, but I want to show you the rewind mechanism, so let me show you how it does this. This arm comes up here, and this comes into the upper position. This is the only projector I've seen that does it like this. It's a very elegant way of doing it, rather than some others I've seen which make it right kibosh of it. Right, and a little bit more, wind her in properly. We have to get into these tiny little holes in the spoil. And that, where the lamp is bloody hot in the moment. Right, excuse the noise of the kids in the street, but got the window open because it's too hot. Right, okay, put it on sound because it's that runs faster. Put it in reverse, and then I hit this rewind button. There we go. Oh, looks like you have to hold it down. Didn't have to do that earlier. Locked itself. Don't know why. There we go. And there we go. That was a door slamming because of the wind. And it rewinds itself that way. There we go. There. If you enjoy this sort of video, then please subscribe. If you've got any ideas on common problems or failures of these, we did turn this on and we thought this was the tone, so we turned that up, turned that, and we got pops, bangs, because obviously there's dirt on here, and I'm wondering if it's blowing a fuse because of that. We'll be looking at another time, not to waste some of that time. But, so yeah, if you enjoy these, please leave me a comment if you have any ideas. And please subscribe if you enjoy these sorts of videos. And our social media and Patreon links to our support channel are found below. So, yeah, nice to get this working as well as it was. And thank you very much for watching.
You need to quit being dirty. You're a dirty boy.